Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Kava podcast. We're really on a roll here. Today, I'm going to be looking at Bula Kava House, Solomon Kava, from the Solomon Islands, which are a wonderful chain of islands just northeast of Australia and east of Papua New Guinea, part of the same archipelago. And as you all know from previous reviews, if you've read previous reviews of mine concerning Solomon Islands kava, it is one of my favorite kavas, just because it's typically so much different than other stuff that you get, and has really cool kind of odd side effects, it's a mild aphrodisiac, that kind of stuff, but still has a very mild taste, similar to a Tongan or Fijian kava. However, on the label here, we are told collectively that this has a bitter, peppery flavor. So I'll let you know if that turns out to be the case. Anyways, this is Bula Kava House. This is a 1 pound of the Solomon Islands kava. I did purchase this kava. It was about $50 for this 1 pound bag. And you'll know that it doesn't have a true kava noble certification. So I can't really tell you what the kava lactone content is or the chemotype. But I'll keep you posted whether or not those things ever come to light, and I'll edit my post on Kava to include those details if they ever come out. So, with no further ado, I'm going to brew this up, and then I'm going to go outside and enjoy a couple shells, and then I'll get back to you. All right, so just to give you a little peek at the kava itself, this is the Solomon Islands kava. Sorry for the jerky video, and this is kind of it's a very fine grind, very powdery, not quite micronized, but a fine grind, and this is a little bit more than half a cup, between 1/2 and 2/3 of a cup. So that's what I'm going to use to about 800 or 750 milliliters of water. And I'll let you see what it looks like when I finish squeezing. And I might add some more kava if it seems like it's not quite thick enough. So there it is. That's the Solomon Islands kava, made by Bula Kava House, which I'm about to brew up and hopefully enjoy. All right, so there you have it. That's the Solomon Islands ground root kava from Bula Kava House. It's got a very, very kind of almost dark greenish brown color, and also I noticed on the sieve as I was squeezing this stuff, or as I finished squeezing it, the sieve itself became a very bright orange color where the kava was squeezed, which I haven't seen in many kavas lately. It's been a while since I've seen that before. So let's see how that translates in the into the flavor and the effects. And I just want to point out to you, I brewed this stuff pretty thick. Like I said, about 2/3 of a cup of water. I don't know why I'm using a fork, but about 2/3 of a cup of 2/3 of a cup of roots to about 750 to 800 milliliters of water, which is what I think about what the bowl that I squeezed it in, about how much water it had in it. So, why don't I just try this out? Wow, it's got a really great flavor. I'm stunned. I actually thought that was going to be much more bitter than it is. That's really pleasant. Wow, I really enjoy that. That's actually one of the finest kavas I've ever tasted. Very low, very low peppery tones. Not at all what the packaging described it. I thought it was going to be really bitter, but it's very smooth, much like a Tongan or Fijian. Just a really great flavor. So I'm gonna finish drinking up this stuff, and then I'm gonna get back to you guys in about 30 minutes. Bula! All right, everybody. So I've drinking not all of the Solomon Islands kava that I brewed up, but a fair amount of it. Like just actually one full bowl of those giant kava sewer sized servings over the past. Well, I guess it's been around 45 minutes. Um, so I already talked about the flavor. It's got a very pleasant, low, cashewy, fresh flavor. I'd say that it's a little bit almost like the Ono I reviewed yesterday. It has a very very fresh flavor that's akin to the fresh kava, um, undried kava root flavor that you get from the frozen kavas that are sometimes offered online. Now to the effects, as you can probably tell, I'm indeed quite rooted, quite crunked right now. Um, I'll just get right into it. The heady and heavy hitting elements are in full swing with this Solomon Islands kava. It's a little bit disorienting, to be honest with you. Um, I'd say that the headiness is more pronounced than the body high. Um, it's a lot in the eyes, um, and it's a lot in the back of the head. Whereas with a lot of kavas, you don't get like the full heady feeling. With this stuff, I'm getting like a low humming kind of buzz throughout my entire being, if you will. Not to get too spiritual. Um, and with the body, it's very very nice, very warm waves of relaxation washing over sore muscles and thoughts and cleansing away stress like it's a toxin, which it is. So the kava is doing really well battling all of these unwanted, unnecessary things that lurk within. And as you can tell, it's also creating a good creative environment within the mind. So very 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 strong kava. Uh, I would not suggest this on a Tuesday over your lunch break before you go back to work, or even on a Tuesday night. If you have to work the next day. I don't know how I'm going to feel when I wake up tomorrow. Um, this kava has not been certified noble. I will follow up within the text of this blog entry and let you know if there are any unpleasant side effects. I will follow up on that. And yeah, so that's Solomon Islands kava from Bula Kava House. It's a very very good kava. Um, it's probably a good kava to go to if you're trying to introduce friends to kava, because not only does it taste really good, but the effects are quite pronounced. Um, and I've always been a bit partial to Solomon Islands kavas because I spent some time down there, and they are very unique in their effects. Very very deep, low, vibrant kind of humming that comes with the Solomon Islands kava, and as I said before, it kind of circulates throughout your system and fights the stress and the other undesirable elements with which we no longer want to live. All right, that's it from Kava Sewer for Solomon Islands Bula Kava House Kava. Um, Hopefully, there's more of that coming because that's really good stuff. All right, peace, everybody.